Right, you join me live from BCB headquarters on Minicam. There's a bird loose in the room somewhere and I can't find him. He keeps crapping all over the radio here and leaving me all deposits everywhere there. He's knocked all the stuff down. Can't find him. He's done it twice. I've got the window open, rigged up a little Minicam, and I'm going to try and see if we can get him out because he needs to go out. Well, as you can see from next to me here, the Royce has gone. I had to tidy it all away with the bird at the moment. I've got no idea if it's out of here or not. I've left the window open all day today. I've not had any more damage or anything, so I don't know. I'm still trying to see if he's gone or not. I've rigged up some stuff. I'll know whether he's gone or not because he'll fly into the window and knock everything over, but who knows. Anyway, I'm back on the Robyn, and I'm just going to flash up on the screen now the wiring diagram. And what I've got, the XMIT amplifier TR16, which you can see there, I've checked the voltages on there in transmit and I've got pretty much the exact voltages. When I move on to TR17, which is the XMIT driver, so the transmit driver, on the base I'm supposed to have minus 0.14 volts on transmit. On the base I've got nothing. The emitter I'm supposed to have 0 and I've got 0.02, and the collector I'm supposed to have 10.98 volts, but I've got 13.53, which means where the voltage is coming in at 0.6, it's then going through a 10 ohm and 100 ohm resistor round to this transistor. I'm still getting full rail voltage and I don't think I should be. So I'm just desoldered TR17, which is a 2SC1018, which I've got here, and it doesn't look in the best condition. The other thing I found out is there was no heat sink material on the back, but the collector on this is actually this part and one of the terminals as well. You've got 13 volts on it. So anyway, let's get it in the tester and we'll see how it's going on. I'm even having to draw out a layout of the rig as I go, because I haven't got anything apart from a circuit diagram, and none of the components apart from their values are marked on the board, so it's a bit hit and miss as to where everything in. The only thing I have got is I've got this which shows the coil location, so I'm finding the coil, like say L16, and then I'm looking around in that area for values of components and transistors that match what's supposed to be on the circuit diagram, and that's how I'm going at the moment. So anyway, let's get this connected up and we test it. Alright, so it's all connected up and the terminal are touching. Now that's showing it's working alright. So it's not that, so something in that area is pulling down the voltage. So okay, we'll go on to the next one. The only one after that, which is left after the XMIT driver, is the final. So I'll solder this back in and we'll test the final, but I'm still getting full rail voltage, and this is the point where it should change. So I suspect it's in this area personally, but can't be sure. Right, so I've got the final out. It's a real little diddy thing this is. It's a 2SC726. So anyway, we'll test that and find out whether that's any good. Yep, that's fine. So it's looking like it's either not a transistor, it's looking like it's a resistor or a bad track or dry joint. So I'll put that in. I've never seen a final like that before. Very odd. Right, let me get that back in and we'll get after the fault then. So I rigged up a load of stuff on the desk because he knocked everything over last time. All of this was all over the floor. So it looks like he's finally gone out. Oh yeah, a bit of bird crap there. Some more bird crap down there. It was everywhere, all over the radio. And then I cleaned it all up. Came back and he'd done it again. So I've got all the Royce down here on a chair. So I need to put all my radio back together now. And he's also ripped my power lead out the back. He obviously got down the back of the Royce and attacked it. A crazed fan indeed. Little blight has even crapped all over me patch leads. You can see all my radio's in bits at the minute. But at least he's out, that's the main thing. But Jesus Christ, how he got in here, I've no idea. Right, I've been just twiddling the pots in the rice, and look what's happened now. We've got a tiny bit of wattage. I've got about 0.2 of a watt. So, and the signal meter is moving and staying up. So I've just got the soldering iron on. I need to heat up a couple more of these pots, but I think we're actually going to get some voltage out of this. I've still got a, I'll show you later, I've got a dodgy crystal. It's the 37 point, I think it's 760 or 765, but I've had a result on eBay. I managed to get 16 of them for £1.98. So yeah, one of those should work. Right, I'll set the camera up, we'll do a bit more twiddling, see what power we can get out of this once I've got the soldering iron on. Right, so just while the iron's heating up, let's key it up. See if we can get any more power out of it. See, that one's tweaked. There's a little one here, just in front of the radio. So that one's tweaked. There's a broken one here. He says, look at that. What can we get out of that one? No. That's tweaked. That's tweaked. That's tweaked. Right, let's get a bit of heat into this one. Let's see if we can tweak this one. That's tweaked. And we've got to go up the top here for these finals, which are up here. Oh, it looks like we're only going to get about 2 watts, unless this makes a lot of difference. Oh, oh, that's not so good. Right, hang on. What about this one? It's going down. What's that? Yeah. 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 Let's try and go down inside that. No, power's just going down. Well, it looks like about the maximum we're going to get out of this is 2 watts, which is pretty poor. What's this, a transmit one? Let's receive. So we'll start from the beginning. Right. Right, so that's peaked. That's peaked. That's peaked. 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 Oh, got a bit more there. We heat this core up a bit. A bit more there. There's another coil here, but I'm not sure if this is actually doing anything or not. Well, let's peek that one a bit. This one doesn't. Ah, that one there. We're not getting a lot out of it, are we? So we're just under 3 watts at the moment. Right, I'll have a fiddle and see what I can get out of this. Well, most I can get out of it is about 2 3/4 watts. Not a great deal. I might recap it, redo all the electrolytics in it, see whether that makes a slight difference, because some of them are probably old. But anyway, yeah. She lives. So that's good. So anyway, I'll get this back together and flip it over, and you can have a look at it. Now, so the one thing I've got to do is I've still got to put a new crystal in it, which is coming. So maybe I'll do that when I fit the new crystal. But yeah, well pleased. So the old phantom screwdriver of old London town had been in there fiddling again, but we saved it. So if you look at my power pack, you will notice this side is the negative terminal, this side is the plus terminal. I have the red lead running to the negative terminal and the black lead running to the positive terminal. So looks like I've connected up reverse polarity, doesn't it? But I haven't. I will now show you why. On the back of this set you can see someone's written negative this side, positive this side. If you've got one of these Robyns, before you even turn it on, the thing you do is you check which of these pins is the negative pin. The reason why is, even though someone has put this on here, with these power plugs, they've got this little dimple in the end here, and you've got the dimple in here. So this plug can only go in this way up, which puts, according to the wiring on mine, so this is marked as positive this side, negative this side, yet when I put the plug in, I've got the positive lead on the negative side and the negative lead on the positive side. So, is this power lead right, or are the markings on the case right? And I'll tell you now, in this instance, whoever marked up the case has done it right. These power leads that are floating around here, there's 2 versions out on the marketplace of this. One, as I've got here, has the positive on the right here, negative on the left, and then the other one has the positive on the left, negative on the right. And I've got the wrong plug. So whoever had this before, if they just plugged this in and wired it up to the, they've done it reverse polarity.